So, be warned, the safety message says there may be flashing images. If you're epileptic, please stop watching. This is Red Jupiter Gaming, and we are going to play Club Golf Wasteland. All I know let's do the tutorial. All I know is that mankind has left the Earth.
I worked in oil, brokering gasoline to be exact. It's a strange business, probably not like you would actually imagine it to be. My day started something like this. I check Reuters and my sheets. See if there's been a change in the fundamentals. See if the spread's up or down. And then when the clock strikes go, I'm on the phone. I could be calling some commercial shop in Bumble, Kansas, where little old Sue loves to know how my daughter's doing. Or I could be trying to get into the head of a powerful Russian who knows the world wants his phone number. That's when the psychology kicks in, and I go to work. If they pick up the phone, they're mine. That's the game. I started when I was 29, 30. My boss was a coked-up, perma-tanned moron who was wasted by lunch. More money than sense. Screaming at waiters because, you don't drink gin out of a glass like that. And Caesar salad is supposed to have 8 pieces. 8 pieces of chicken, you stunted fool.
Bit too much power though.
Fool was his favorite insult. That's coming from a guy who was 5 foot and nothing.
Let's try that again.
That was pretty much my life. 24/7. I traveled a lot.
Ooh, not enough power.
Meeting clients all over the world. The Amazon, the Gulf, Siberia, Central Asia, the States, Singapore, everywhere. Looking back, I can't claim that I ever would recommend that life, nor can I claim that I was ever really happy doing it. But it was fun. I mean, talk about your share of moments.
Good thing I was test one, not par.
Some strange mix of Algiers and Paris, with some sprinkle of Havana. A dancer, naturally. So pretty. She'd turn a priest's head or give a nun a...
Let's try and avoid that.
Sometimes I wonder what happened to her. But we all had the same feeling. This can't last. And sure enough, we were right. First, you couldn't drink the water. Then you couldn't eat the crops. And pretty soon, we wouldn't be able to breathe the air. I remember looking at Emmy and wondering what kind of a future would she have. So I decided to do something about it.
Let's go for challenge.
Plan B for planet Earth, which was most evidently... The family and I had already put down roots in Tesla City by the time the great catastrophe really hit.
Nope, bad
The
shot.
corporation knew my contacts in the world of drilling and refining would be useful. So I adapted my skills to something more practical. Now we are all that keeps this little planet running.
Ho ho
Mining those
ho.
Martian chemicals for the battery banks. Martian cement for the buildings. My pure little Emma has a future. When somebody sits down and writes this all up for the history books, it might just be men like me they'll be hailing as heroes. It's men like me who saved humanity. Men like me who took us further than we ever dreamt possible.
Radio nostalgia from Mars.
Some pretty heavy stuff. Reminds us that all kinds made it up here to Mars, but we're all in it together now. And remain creatures of the world.
Right, let's have a read of some of these diary entries.
To Radio Nostalgia from Mars, music for the lost days of Earth.
Welcome to the Wasteland. My legs are numb. I'm too old for these trips. 54.6 million kilometers to play a game of golf. I share nothing else with those idiots from Tesla City. Didn't get underneath the 3 strokes to get that entry. There's Alphaville. I should stop by Jean-Luc's for a warm croissant and an espresso. Did I see something move on that fence? I'm starting to see things. I Must be the shock of coming back. I have to stay on the golf course. The corporation will be suspicious if I roam off. And a couple of golfers disappeared. Better stay safe. I'll break my neck on a shopping container with these mutant seagulls on drugs. Damn seagulls. Yeah. So everyone's cooped up on Mars while we reminisce with a small game. Crikey, how am I going to get up? Okay, so it looks like up here, up along these guano stained platforms, and then onto the back of this hand. Or we aim for here and then shoot onto there. Okay, first things first. Almost vertical wall. Nice. Let's be bold and go for one of those. Scare some people. Oh, we can't get past there. Okay. So a bit of an obstacle. I've got no options. It's going to have to be a high ball. Hopefully, we can get on that platform there and stay. Oh, you can't just drift off. I was kind of hoping that I'd be able to do a putt off there. Straight on, well, off here, straight under there. But that'd be a no. Let's go for a 45. Hit that beam, hopefully not roll off. Yep, good. That's missed the platform there. Same again to here, I reckon. Let's go for a 45-degree shot. Just land on there. Beautiful. And then, my plan... Let's have a look. I reckon a really gentle little putt just off the end. Oh, too gentle. Oh, come on, mate. That's just embarrassing. There we go. And then hopefully... Ooh, that's a bit exciting. And hopefully a nice gentle, moderately gentle putt that way. I shall research what the... Well, I think I'll go to research what Ithaca is later. On to the next.
You're home away from home. Maybe nostalgia from Mars.
Creatures of the world, now that's attracted takes us back. Stefan Milenkovic, pining for blue skies, past musing on the games we play.
So interesting then, there's 3 people in this.
Moratorium on all team leaders playing card and board games with their teams, following an incident over a game of Monopoly in Section C. All senior section team leaders will convene for emergency counseling and anger management courses. Until then, there'll be no intersectional board game tournaments and no games with groups larger than 4 people at a time per team. In the interim, teams are encouraged to take advantage of the half-ration special on Omas, the delicious and relaxing drink that takes the edge off of everything.
So interesting, there's 3 people in this. There's this man. There's whoever's watching the golfer, and there's the golfer themselves.
And sings us a personal song to remember.
Histoire, mémoire, le bon vieux temps, source originale, fable authentique,
Okay.
espoir, inspiration, drame, musique, radio
Okay,
nostalgie.
so I don't want too powerful a stroke. Not what I wanted.
I happy to be alive.
Let me try and
But I
get
knew
over
maybe
here.
I deserved to live more than I did.
And
But
not
this is
drop in there again.
a
Ah,
radio
nuts like
program
that.
about nostalgia,
Oh dear.
not guilt.
Okay.
I've been
Trick shot time.
since I was 20 when I left Havana. In Europe, I felt different. Each country has a smell. Mars doesn't. Where I come from, the smell of the ocean, mango, banana,
Power stroke.
coconut, mama's food,
No,
ropa vieja,
no.
de la abuelita,
That's just embarrassing. You didn't have to go any further.
con mojito.
Okay, a bit more height then.
San Malecón, the smell
There
of
we
Main
go.
Street when the rain falls, all of that
Sand
made
trap.
me
That's
into the
unhelpful.
person I am. So when I left, I grew stronger. I experienced the world, but forever stayed incomplete.
A bit of roll on help
Now
though.
I'm double nostalgic.
One more to get par.
We're full of life, laughing on warm nights under blue sky.
No,
Casual showers.
missed par.
The air filled with the smell of sweat from dancing.
Well, that's rude of it.
Orquesta Aragon playing from an
Okay,
apartment.
so we learnt our
Now,
lesson.
the only
So
way
again,
I
straight up
can
and on
feel
here,
this
we
season
want-
is by singing.
Oh no, no, no.
¿Cómo fue?
That all went a bit wrong. Let's try that again.
No sé decirte cómo fue.
No.
No sé explicarme qué pasó.
They say that a sign of madness is repeating the same thing, expecting a different result. There we go. That's better. So a nice strong ball onto there, hopefully. There we go. A bounce, Mr. Sandtrap. Oh no, not quite.
Tu risa como manantial lleno mi vida de inquietud.
And I've got 2 strokes now to make this hole.
Tus ojos o tu boca,
A little bit.
fueron tus
Yeah, got to tap and run.
manos o tu voz.
No,
Fue a lo mejor la
I'll get me iron on the power system in a moment.
de tanto esperar
Got it on par.
tu
There we
llegada,
go.
mas no sé
This is not going to be a definitive way to play this game, as this is the first time I played this game.
cómo fue. No sé explicarme qué pasó, pero de ti
And also got to keep some secrets, so that you go out and play this quite fun game. Very relaxing.
Thank you, young mule. What a wonderful story. Reminds us that life is about so much more
In the
than just
dinghy, eh?
base survival.
Crikey. Okay.
Well, living in space has always been challenging.
We'll try and
Here's a
get up
song
there
that
if we
evokes
can.
a little fun that
Let's
lives
go
in
for
planet
this.
waters. Needs no introduction.
No, no joy. Don't roll back too far.
Classic. Take a moment, relax, and remember with radio nostalgia from Mars.
Do you think we can get up here? Let's give it a go. Bit of height. Nice. Now gotta watch out for this pool here. So I think a direct ball's just gonna go plop in there. So I'm trying to hit there. So let's go for a very high ball. Get above there. And hopefully the roll on. Not ideal. Now let's go for... There we go. Nice. Oh! Okay. Let's go for a slightly higher ball. With the water. Ooh, there we go. Now, can I get to land just here? Let's go for that shot. Ooh, that's precarious. Love you bit bouncing, sir. Let's go for that. Oh no, not enough power. We'll just hit par. No, you won't. Yep, I agree. I agree. That's annoying. So here we are again. So this was quite a high ball up, if I recall correctly. That's it. Now if we can land a bit further out here, I think that'd be better. Let's go for there. No, not the water. Blop. Okay, fine. There we go. If I can get on now, that'd be wonderful. I'm scared to hit the water. Let's go for that. No. Okay. Nope. Never gonna hit it. Let's just go for a straight thwack. Hope we get a hole in one. Nope. Alright, so quite a high ball. Now a bit further back this time. Let's go for you. No, too much power. Ho, 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 ho. Okay. And then a shallow ball into there.
Muzika iz starih dobrih dana. Radio nostalgije za mas.
There and arguably the first interplanetary hit.
Oh, he's cut these a little bit too short. That's annoying. What? Is it because it's on rubber mat? There we go. Is it because it's on rubber dinghy, which is why, yeah.
Some of you don't like it, but all water is recycled.
Oh well.
So pee into the funnel installed next to your toilet, please.
We still hit par.
Speaking of pee and poop, we recently welcomed our first official little Martian to the colony, and our next caller, Sophia, tells us what it's like to be a new mother on Mars.
I'm so happy we moved to Mars.
Probably gonna roll down. No.
Project I
Yes.
built from the very beginning.
That's not too bad.
I knew it had potential and I trusted the amazing team working on it. As angel investors, my husband and I got early placements in the Ark ship.
Oh no.
I'm
Oh.
so grateful for the opportunity to
Oh.
learn about survival in our
Oh
solar system.
dear. I got even further back than I was. Hooray.
Just a week
Well,
ago,
yeah.
we welcomed our baby boy into the world. Words cannot express how overjoyed we are at welcoming little Maxim.
And
But
welly
even
it again.
Dad reminds me of my parents.
Subtlety out the window.
When we're
Oh.
in the city, we can see
I'll
the
fluff
Earth,
this badly.
tiny enough to fit in Maxim's hand. It pains me that my child might never experience the beauty of the inhabitants, the nature, coastline, the old lighthouse.
Oh, I thought that was flat.
The houses of our friends, our evening parties, full of life compared to this barren, rugged terrain. I set
Should we
my little
restart
Martian
this?
to sleep with a lullaby my mother sang for me. Thanks to these songs, I'm able to retain, at least on a rudimentary level, my mother tongue. She sang like this. Shushti, shushti, bambusoli,
This is going to get so irritating. Because every time you cock it up, watch that ball roll down. There we go.
Thank you, Sophia, for that uplifting news and beautiful song. Life always finds a way. Just as precious as a new life is the water that sustains it. You may have noticed that it doesn't
Ooh,
rain
so
here in
close.
Wales. So another friendly reminder that showers are strictly limited to 30 seconds each, with no exceptions. Corporate is looking into extending this time frame, but is meeting resistance from
That's
Section
good.
EC, who want lab rat urine to be excluded from the water recycling program, which would actually reduce allocated shower times to 27 seconds. Want to say in this? Join our sectional weekly meetings and vote while sipping on a relaxing tube of OMAS.
No mass.
As it should.
Radio nostalgia from Mars.
Cool Fifi. No political comment here whatsoever. Right. Can I get here? Very Autobahn. Oh, no. Should have given it more welly. So I'm limited on power anyway because I'm in the sand. Let's get onto some solid rock. Hoof it over there. There we go. Ooh, no, overshot it. Shouldn't have hoofed it. Okay. See if we can save it. Not with that shot. Okay. Hoof it. Over the sand. But straight into the water. Ha! I'm gonna cheat. There we go. And they say golf is a relaxing game with no stress. Okay. Oh. Oh, you little so-and-so. Okay. Okay. Different tack then. No hoofing. Let's go for that. Nope, that's bad. Finds relaxing game, starts swearing. Okay. Not helpful. It's gonna have to be an amazing shot to get this on par. That wasn't it. That wasn't an anger shot. Ooh. I feel your anger, Mr. Orange suit wearing man. Okay. Gotta get over this. Let's go for that leveler shot. There we go. There we go. And then I need to get over this, but without rolling off the end. So let's go for that. There we go. Beautiful. And it's a nice little putt.
The Health and Wellbeing Department would also
One
like
under.
to take this moment
Lovely.
to remind you to take your bone density pills twice a week now, as it was discovered the original dose is off by a factor of 2. Right, on with the show. Music and dancing have always been a mainstay of stress relief and letting go. Our next caller, Merva, recalls her teenage clubbing days with vivid memories of awkward first kisses and a life-altering club experience invoking a philosophical epiphany.
Stories, memories, the good
So
old
the monument of to the revolution, sad and beautiful. We deserved the great catastrophe. Corporations bought politicians, who bought voters, who bought into the inevitability of war. Note the big laser and missile systems we saw in the background.
I used to learn all the German poets, like Best Friends, Goethe or Schiller, but the first poet that actually spoke to me was Heinrich Heine. I knew a couple of Heine's poems by heart that are now buried somewhere deep. in my
Lots of
mind.
sand everywhere now.
But one passage about burning
So let's have a look.
stuck with me. Yes, even till today.
So I think we want to get on top of this upturned car to then get on there. It's going to require a fairly accurate shot to here.
Walking around Berlin with a group of friends coming from a house party. Phew, I still
Like that.
remember that apartment smelling of
When we get to you,
yes, because we always made
let's
pommes
go
and
for
French
that.
nuts before heading out. Yeah.
Oh, no, no. Oh, so close.
I remember passing by
So,
Alexanderplatz
2 shots to get to there then, basically.
night. And next to me was a guy I liked. We kissed before, but I can't say I really remember that. Probably from all the drinking, or maybe he was just not a kisser.
Can
I
sympathise.
still feel this sticky, sweaty, and very ambivalent feeling of us holding hands. Yeah, anyways, we popped some pills and entered our techno church that
You what?
now, when I think back, I visited more often than my
After
college.
that beautiful shot.
And I remember the beat in my chest and all these young bodies moving in this industrial space.
No,
Used to
too
love
much.
dancing and pounding beats in techno songs, but one song was very strange. It just went repetition, 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 and then this female vocal would creep out of nowhere. And then suddenly I felt very dizzy, so I sat on the ground and held my knees closely to my chest. It was some sort of like, like protective instinct. I was like an animal.
Oh,
I felt cold sweat dripping down my neck. Ugh. And I'm sure my guy thought I was completely crazy.
there we go.
And then out of nowhere, the Heine lines clearly came to me. I sat there motionless, surrounded by the ugly, hypnotic, delirious atmosphere.
Almost got a, well, not a hole in one, but a hole in 3 then.
They were just there, planted in my head. Wilde, düstere Zeiten dröhnen heran und der Prophet,
There we go.
der eine neue Apokalypse schreiben wollte, musste ganz neue Bestien erfinden. Und zwar so erschreckliche, dass die älteren johannischen Tiersymbole dagegen nur sanfte Täubchen und Amoretten wären. Die Götter verhüllen
Radioactive
alles
cows.
aus Mitleid
Right.
mit den Menschenkindern, ihren langjährigen Pflegen.
So I'm presuming you're going to get through this arch.
Auch aus Besorgnis über das eigene
Avoid the
Schicksal.
cow. Get into the manhole cover.
2 years later, I ended up here.
Avoid
on
those
Mars.
probably. Let's find out.
That does bring back memories of university days and sweaty club nights.
Well, that was a fluke shot. I can't claim any.
For the record, corporate does not
Oh, that didn't work. I was lucky once, wasn't lucky the second time. Now we're in a skip.
Okay,
Ooh.
disclaimer out of the way.
Who's
we
this?
have a surprise for Mirva. We tracked down that weird song in her head. And dug
What happens if you
around
hit the
the
cow, do you
archives
reckon?
all to hear. Grab a tube of OMAS.
Let's not find out.
Enjoy the ride while
Oh, almost.
calm. The
deepest tunes, the warmest
Well, the cow's owned by someone because it's got an ear tag.
from Mars.
Hello, Future Chris here. Now, unfortunately, while listening to the soundtrack for the next song, it has a couple of choice words that YouTube might find offensive. So I've taken the decision to cut it out. We'll do a very quick voiceover to say this is quite an enjoyable game. If there's interest in it, I might play some more on it on video, but I'll probably play a bit of it in my own free time. So thank you for watching. Take care, and we'll see you soon. Goodbye.